So this is my response video for my third week of clinical. I have to say the emotional impact of my shift and how it's going to impact my future nursing practice. I'd say one of the biggest things that had an emotional impact on me is probably when I accidentally made the dementia patient mad, and or she just got mad at me, because sometimes that happens. To me, I think it informed my practice because it gives me an extra level of caution and consideration when it comes to treating patients with an altered state of mind. And also gives me a little bit of confidence, because the thing is, I wasn't really that upset by it. I hope that continues, because I do want to work in mental health, and I found that I still even felt not even afraid of her, really. It's just you learn to act in an appropriate way, but not out of fear. Most for me, it's like out of respect and trying to have the best relationship I can with someone, regardless of their mental cognition or state of mind. Other than that, it was more like a learning experience in several regards. Like, I had a patient who was on infection precaution, and I did not completely adhere to the rules, I don't think. When we were walking her down to her appointment, I was under the impression I didn't need to be in the full garb, because wearing the garb outside the room made people think that I was going from a contaminated space in contaminated gear to an uncontaminated space. But then when we arrived at the ultrasound location, the staff seemed a little bit shocked at our lack of garb. Sorry. And so it was more like a learning experience as to, one, communicating error, two, general, like, precaution stuff, but also just kind of learning to roll with mistakes, I guess, and learn from them, and not let it make you feel like you're a bad nurse, I guess. Like, that kind of mistake is pretty big, depending on the circumstance. Thankfully, for my particular patient, they weren't actually particularly contagious. They were taking off that precaution later that day. But still, that's not the kind of mistake that I can make in the future. So, yeah. Lots of learning and developing and stuff. Bye!